In a nutshell, humans are scared monkeys with access to social media networks and the ability to cancel anyone based on their own stupid self-interest. This stays more or less consistent throughout the millennia, with the tribal arguments, to the colonization spree, to the nuclear war, and onwards toward the World War III situation with aliens. Now, merely around the world, there is barely an issue with the Aboriginal people nowadays, except for Australia and the good old US of A, which is well known for having every problem in the world, similar to the patient with every disease, somehow holding on to dear life while drinking 6 cans of beer an hour. Britain had an old way of dealing with Aboriginal Australians. Oh look, completely uncolonized land. Minyanura, Wubalian. I hereby claim this under the crown. You baraba bare. Oh shit. Yep, completely uncolonized. The Aboriginal people got so oppressed they didn't even get mentioned in the Constitution of Australia when we first got independence. As you might imagine, in a world where Aboriginal people didn't have rights, they were abused and could not get a decent home, marriage, or even a job. They couldn't even have a home if any white man decided, hey, I don't want this guy over here to have a home. The concerning Aboriginal wouldn't get a home because white people are smarter. Now, when the white men at the top decided to not have rights for Aboriginals in the latest constitution, you can imagine how the Aboriginals felt, especially considering how they have been fighting for rights ever since Australia first gained independence and even further back. There is no way we aren't getting rights. We have been protesting and fighting for years. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do, is there? I mean, we can protest. Protest. Okay, we will give you guys a referendum. If the public votes to give you rights, we will provide you with rights. Hundreds of posters were stuck around Australia, and fiery speeches given by people like Joyce Clogg and others all over Australia, persuading people to vote yes on the latest referendum. When the referendum finally rolled around, the result shocking, but the least of the Aboriginals, 91% of Australia voted in favour for giving Aboriginals rights. So a total of 5,183,113 people from the total 6,182,585 people voted yes. That's an insane statistics. Myths surrounding the referendum thought of it as a way for finally saying sorry to the Aboriginals, but in reality, the main thing this achieved was a symbolic gesture to the Aboriginals that they have a chance at fighting and gaining back their rights. This instigated a greater movement that supposedly ended in the 70s. This doesn't mean Aboriginals have freedom in the present day. In fact, in some areas, they are still tortured and oppressed. Most Aboriginals still have no education and a noticeable lack of public amenities such as clean water, homes, and even bathrooms. There's still a long way to go before Aboriginals are seen as equals to the rest of Australia. In the current day, all we're really doing about it is talking and pretending like everything's over. But in reality, it's just begun.